Hey y'all, I tried my hardest to get into some light because it's late. It's dark outside. Well, it's not really late, but it's dark. And this was the only time that I can get away from my boys. But I just want to talk to you guys and let you guys know that if you have anybody in your life that's not supporting you, why are they still there? It's 2021. We don't have time for people being in our lives that's downing us, putting us down, that's not supporting anything that we want to do. That's ridiculous to have somebody around you and you have to dim your light. It's ridiculous to have somebody around you and you have to you can't be yourself because they'll take it a certain way, or they feel like you think you better, or whatever the case may be. Excuse me, my bad, y'all, but get away from that person. I don't care what you have to do. The Most High do not, and I don't want to sound all preachy, but I just know what God has brought me through and what role he plays in my life. So I mention him whenever I get a chance to. But anyway, get from around that person. Get from around that person. I'll tell you this too. If you're in a situation where you're not happy, where you have to walk on eggshells, and where that you just don't feel like you want to be there or you're comfortable where you're at, leave. If God gives you an avenue, if he gives you an out, take it. And if you don't take that out, then you'll have to go through that whole cycle again and again and again until you get it right. Take it from me. I try to be as transparent as I can, and I don't tell you anything that I haven't been through, or I probably didn't go through it, but I know somebody who did, and I know somebody who's probably in that situation right now. I try to be as transparent as I can. I'm telling y'all from experience, y'all do not want to do that. If you have an out, take that out. I had an out on a situation last year, and I went back to that situation, and I paid for it. And I really, not so much suffered, but I seen exactly why now he was taking me out of that situation. Because to be honest with you and real, we don't hear those conversations that those people that we think have our backs or love us. We don't hear those conversations when we're not around. That person right there that I'm talking about, I would have never thought that person would be the way they are now. I'm used to it because I've seen, like I said, I went back to the situation, and I seen actually two little situations that happened that God allowed me to get out of, but I didn't listen, and I went back and I had to learn my lesson again. Take that out when you have it the first time. You don't want to go and have to go through that same cycle when you can be on something better and something you can be on a whole nother level. You don't want to continue to go through that situation because it's not gonna be pretty. You're gonna have a whole bunch of time wasted when you could have put that time into something else, when you could have put your energy into something else. Please take it from me. Don't go back. Don't even allow that situation in your life again, because better is always ahead of you. When you're on your right path, it's always ahead of you. Better when you're trying to do something, out of the norm, when you're trying to do something to better your life, better is always ahead. Let's just put that out there. It's always ahead. And you have to keep going. You're going to have tests. You're going to have trials. You just have to keep your head up. You have to keep going. And I know a lot of people say that, but you really do. You have to keep going, because it's building your muscle, and it's preparing you for the next level. It's preparing you for the next season. It's preparing you for the next situation. I look at life as, we're in school, we're in class. When we finish, this situation, we go on and graduate to the next level, to the next grade, to the next level in this situation. But I just want to let you guys know, if you have anything, anybody or anything that's in your way, or that's just not supporting you, it's too much to be getting out here to let bad ass energy, and excuse my language, let bad energy into your space. You need all of your energy to become the best you can be. Either that's for yourself, either it's for your children, family members, loved ones, friends, whatever the case may be. You have a purpose on this earth, and you have to fulfill that purpose. You don't want to die and leave this earth and you didn't do what you were supposed to do while you was here. I always tell people, I know you have to do what you have to do, but if you're at a job where you don't want to be at, make it to where you don't have to stay at that job for the rest of your life. Make some stuff happen. Really sit down and figure out what you want to do. Really sit down and figure out what you want to do with your life. And pray about it. I always do. God will always show you your purpose. Pray about it. I always say, I lost track of thought. But just sit down and really think about what you want to do with your life, because I always say, there it is. I always say that you don't know how many people you helping just by walking in your purpose. Because think about it, when you're doing something that you love to do, you don't care if you're getting paid for it, or how, if this person like it, or if that person like it. You're just being you walking in your purpose. Your purpose is like second nature. It just comes to you. It's something that you do without much effort, and you do this world a hell of a lot. You do this world all the good when you are truly walking into your purpose, when you are truly walking on the path that you're supposed to be on. And I always say that, even if you in that situation to where you don't want to be in, you at that job that you don't want to be at, make some shit shake. Like, make some stuff happen to where you don't have to just be in a position to where you doing what you have to do for the rest of your life. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. You're going to continue to make yourself old fast, be in depression. And that's not a fun thing. I've been in a state of depression. I have, a couple of things that happened to me, in my little lifetime that really almost sent me over the edge. And I never ever want to go back to that point. And with that being said, I would never ever let anybody take me to that point. So if you have a toxic person around you, if you have any kind of toxic relationship, fix it. Figure out how you're going to get out of it, because I know a lot of people, I know it's easier said than done. A lot of people are in situations to where, you solely dependent on the other person. Make it to where, build yourself up wherever you at in any kind of way. You can start out very small, really small. It don't matter if you saving $1 a day. You making steps toward your future to make your life better, to create the life for you or you and your kids or your family or whatever the case may be. Take steps to have the life that you always imagined. It may take days, it may take weeks, it may take months, it may take years, but make the steps now. You don't have time to play around. You don't have time to constantly entertain BS. You don't have time to constantly put your dreams on hold. we don't know where this world is going, what direction it's going in. I mean, you just never know. So you have to take steps to a better life now. The time is now. So do it now, today. Even with it being, nighttime. You can just start by watching inspirational videos. You can start by watching and being careful about what you listen to. Be careful about what you watch. I'm very careful about what I let my boys watch. I'm very careful about who I let in my space. I'm very careful about who I let around my boys. I'm very careful about a lot because I just refuse to let anybody get me to that point to where I was not too long ago. I was a hot mess. I was a hothead. I was a mess. And I'm going to just put that out there. For the people who know me, know exactly what I'm talking about. It was not pretty. And I stand before you today being able to say that I'm very happy with the person that I look at in the mirror every single day. I'm very, very happy. And I wasn't able to say that at all. But over the years, I found out how strong I was. That's why all the things that you go through, all the things that you ever have went through is preparing you for something so much bigger than you. I always say, you are not living this life for you. You living this life to help the next person. And you can agree with me. You don't have to. That's just how I feel. That's how I look at things. And I do look at things also as everything happens for a reason. And once you've been through some things, that hit a little different. It hit a little different. When you actually have been through some things and you seen yourself come out of things that, oh God, you never would have thought that you would have came out of, and the way you came out of it on top. That's how I look at life now. I'm so thankful, and I just thank God, for the woman that I see today. And I just want to let you guys know that just keep going. That's why I come on here and I try to motivate you, and I try to, keep your spirits high, because I know how it feels to have one little thing ruin your day. I know how it feels to have somebody, not even somebody. I know how it feels to just want that one good person to talk to, just to listen to you and just agree with you and just be there for you. And at some moments, some points of my life, I didn't have that. But those moments made me stronger. It made me dig way deeper. It took me to a whole nother level. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I've made so many steps to get to where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. Can't nobody stop me. If I don't have support, who cares? I'm going to still keep going. And that's what you should do. Don't look for validation from nobody. Don't try to look around and see who's supporting you. And that's another thing. You never know the things that you step out on faith and do. You never know who's looking at you. They may not like your videos. They may not comment on your videos, but best believe they are watching you, and they are seeing how things are going to end for you, how things are going to play out for you, and to see if you have any success, because believe it or not, you are motivating that person. That can be a hateful person. It can be any kind of person. It can be a person that's, always there for you. It can be a person that was never there for you. But best to believe both of those people are watching you. Whether they're cheering for you or praying on your downfall. I done had it all. But regardless, I thank God for the people who have supported me and who are supporting me throughout this whole entire journey. And I thank God for the people who talk and who say negative things about me. I still thank them. Thank God for them. I still pray for them. So I still love them. And with all that being said, there's so much more I have coming out for you guys. It's so much that I'm working on. I'm so excited. I really wasn't down with the social media thing. I'm very, very low-key. If you know me, you know I'm very, very low-key. But I have so much in store. Be on the lookout. Like I said, I'm just getting back to this whole social media thing, the Instagram, YouTube, all of that. So follow me on YouTube as well. Subscribe, at The Beauty Speaks. I love you guys, and until next time, mwah.